guy for the haters.
I gotta ask somebody.
So, last thing. Last thing. Of course, y'all know that the Capitals won the Stanley Cup. And can I just say this and let this be known for you know, I've been seeing this a lot. My local DC people that's been saying now the pressure's on the Nationals and the pressure's on the Wizards and the pressure's on the Redskins.
I've heard that.
Yeah, no, it's not. Sorry.
You don't think so?
No.
Why is that?
Why is it? Why is the pressure on anybody?
Well, because of why the DC Sports Curse was the DC Sports Curse. When you had good teams like the Nationals have had some good teams.
Pressure's definitely on the Redskins then.
And
so let's
I'm not mentioning the Redskins.
So
I'm not mentioning. Well, I'll mention them in this front, and I'll get to them in a second. The Nationals have had arguably the face of Major League Baseball in their organization. They have had good to great teams for the last, I'd say, 6-7 years. And each time in the playoffs, they get knocked out in the NLDS.
Yep.
You know, whether they take it to a Game 5, they blow a 6-0 lead in the, bottom of the 8th, bottom of the 9th, however way you want to slice it. They've had good teams, and they've choked each time they've gotten to the postseason.
I don't.
Now, Bryce might be up out of here after the season, and you're first place in the National League East.
That's a fact.
This is the last shot.
Had a good May and June, by the way.
This is they recovered really well.
Yeah.
They really have.
Yeah.
This is the last chance, arguably the last chance for this team to make some noise. I think there's pressure. This team's been good. I mean, the last 6 years.
Right. So we just going to be a middle of the pack team.
They botched the Strasburg thing the first year they got good.
Totally agree.
You know, look.
Pressure on the Wizards too?
The pressure, no.
Yeah.
No, because I think the NBA is so different from the other three sports as far as, having a chance to win a championship. And we all know in the NBA, if you don't have any of the top 3-4 players in the league, you don't have a shot. You don't have a shot.
Pressure on the Redskins.
This is the pressure that the Redskins are under, in a sense. And I think I agree with somebody on this. Redskins under Snyder's ownership has been terrible. You would agree with that?
Yes.
It's been terrible. This is a Redskins town. I wouldn't call it so much a sports town. I would call it a Redskins town.
Right.
Why? Because they've had championships in the 80s and they had one in the 90s. So you have a generation of older Redskins fans that remember the John Riggins, Darrell Green era, the Hogs. They remember all that stuff. Now you got this younger generation of fans coming in that are DC sports fans that have been starving for a winner. And the Redskins haven't done that. They haven't, they might have spent the money to do it, but they haven't been consistent enough to be as consistent as what the Capitals have been.
I think that's why there's no pressure on the Redskins.
Well, it's pressure on the Redskins in this sense. And we talked about this maybe last week or the week before. If the Capitals go and win 3 more cups, they might be 1A in DC.
But they're never going to be 1.
They might be 1A.
I don't even think they're going to be 1. I think they'd be a solid 2.
I watched pictures. I watched some video this morning of the parade, and there was a lot of people out there. There's a lot of new fans, a brand new generation of people that are happy for the Caps, but deep down inside they root for the Skins, and they tired of seeing what the Skins have been putting out there.
And they're gonna root for the Skins,
and if
regardless,
even if the Skins go on a Cleveland Browns drought of not making a postseason,
still gonna be Redskins fans.
And I think the Browns is a bad example
heavy.
because even Cleveland Brown fans still fill the stadium up.
Like heavy.
Heavy. Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I think there's pressure in the sense of, are you still going to be taking over the town? Are you going to be number one?
I don't think the Capitals have a chance to take over this city.
I think they have a chance.
I don't think they have a chance in hell.
But what about generations, though? I think the fact about
don't nobody watch hockey still.
Yeah, but nobody like who?
Meaning DC, people that live in the city. We don't watch hockey like that.
Them 500,000 fans and
that went out there, I promise you.
Might beg to differ.
We love the fact that we won a championship. We don't love hockey.
Well, I don't know.
I'm not saying
and that's why I'm saying maybe if they win, like if they go on a dynasty, and that's a big if. It's a really big if. But let's say they do, maybe they win a cup 2 years from now. And they have another parade, and Ovechkin's a 2-time champion, and because look, they pack the house every night in the regular season. That house gets packed every night. I mean, when you you and I have been in that building for Wizards games. Let's face it, the crowds at Wizards games be weak sometimes, man.
Yeah, but it's way different when from the way.
But even in the playoffs, when the Wizards in the playoffs, the crowds, I'm like, y'all, like, there's a playoff game going on. Like,
okay,
can y'all get up for it?
Right, but that's the Wizards.
Sure.
They're never going to be the Redskins in D.C.
They be in the Capitals.
Yeah, they're never going to be the Redskins. It's just...
Well, look, we'll see. Because, look, if it's one thing you and I know...
Thank God for the haters, though. I thank God for the haters. Thank God for the haters.